And this is about your future together. It feels very big. That Promise card, that Two of Cups, that Wheel of Fortune, the Empress card twice here. Hi Libra, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome also if you're new to the channel. Hi Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. You can also be here cross-watching for a Libra in your life and resonate in that way. Can also be this is wanting to come off and be in your reading. Can also be that you're cross-watching for a Libra in your life and feel you're resonating with the reading yourself. That happens, go with the flow. It means there's something here for you today. This also wanting to be in your reading, Libra. It's one of those days. Are you watching this? Okay. Libra. This is your no contact and or in separation love reading. That does not apply to that particular situation, but you feel drawn to this reading, then there's something here for you. This is for April 2022. However, readings are always timeless and meant for you when you get here. So hello, whenever that is. Also want to remind you that this is a general reading. Not everything will resonate, although it can feel like a private reading. Please take what resonates for you. Let the rest go. The last couple of things I want to tell you is I do have playlists down below if you would like to cross-watch for your chart, especially your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, but I would venture to say watch your rising first, as well as your person. Don't know if you can hear this in my voice, but there's something going on with the throat chakra here. This was also happening with Gemini, and there's a very big clearing going on with Gemini wanting to have a new start if your person is a Gemini. Okay, I'm going to get the rest of your cards down. Then we're also going to get an overall energy card. If you are a regular watcher and you're wondering, where are the double swans? I still have them. They're still here. They're taking a break right now. We do have our one beautiful overall energy swan. We will pull that energy card, overall energy card, when I feel guided to do so. It can be, we'll see, it can be right now. It can be a little later. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can you please guide our, here we go, Eight of Wands, really wanting to be in your reading, our Libras and cross watchers, anyone who has arrived here today. What would you like to send down? We also have an extra card here. So we will take a look at this now. Six of Wands wanting to be the last card. Leo energy, very prominent also in Gemini, just to put that out there. And you know what this is? This is the overall energy card. That is where it wants to be. That is just what came to me. So there we go. There is your overall energy card, Libra. Let's take a look at your reading. As you know, we already have the Eight of Wands here wanting to be down. Three of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, Sagittarius energy here, guys. Somebody's wanting to contact somebody. I think that might be your person. Excuse me, we have the Seven of Wands here in your partnership placement. Right below it, the Two of Cups, who might be a little bit defensive here. I think that might be you, Libra. I think that might be you because your person is clearly on the way here. We have the Six of Wands really wanting to be the overall energy. Now, this is Leo energy. Your person can be a Leo, but it's also quite simply the energy here. They're really wanting this to work. They're hoping that you are going to let them in. I feel like this is you, and it's about something that happened here in this connection. However, you're still here, your person as well. Guys, look at this love between you. As you know, as you can see, this is the Two of Cups, Cancer and energy. Well, a lot of love. Can also be here that there's maybe a proposal. That was also very much tied in with Gemini. So if your person is a Gemini or it's in your chart, especially your rising, I really recommend you go and check it out. The Chariot card here. Yeah, guys, your person on the move, wanting a new start with you. The Empress card. Wow. Okay. The Death card, guys, a new beginning. And in the end of what was going on, this is the Death card, as you know. Don't be worried about the Death card. Scorpio energy. This is a number 13 card, excuse me, coming to a 4. Your person has really been hoping that they can have a new start with you and put everything behind you that happened here. What is happening in the past? You see the bone. You see the bone. That is the past, is coming out of the flower. That is you. That is love. What do we see surrounding it? We see growth. We see the heart chakra. We see leaves representing change. There are 5 leaves here. That is changing the conflict, letting the conflict go, leaving it behind, guys. What is this past holding on to? It's trying to catch this butterfly. That is a new beginning, transformation, big time in this partnership. Your person is really wanting to come here, hoping that they can catch that new start. You, Libra, you here, wow. And if you watch my readings, look at this. 2 of Wands also coming down here, Aries energy. Yeah, your person can be coming to you quite literally, a knock on the door, but it can also be a message here. But it can also be that the message is coming to you in person. This is about the future. They haven't let you go. And it's another thing I want to say to you. They've made a decision, but have you? We need to get a closer look. But what was I had a message for you and I feel like I lost it. Okay. Let's start. We've already started, but let's dig in deeper. The 3 of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. Your person has really, really, really grown, wants to come here and communicate that with you. We see that in the overall energy, wanting to make not just some peace, but some peace about what happened. They're really wanting to leave everything in the past here. There have been some communication problems here in this partnership. We see that. It's feeling very urgent. That's the other thing I want to say to you. They're really, really wanting to communicate with you. And that's the other thing as I'm talking about the 6 of Wands and a possible message. It's confirmation. Some of you could have already heard from your person in a message. It's coming for sure. Those are the Wands. That is the energy of love. That is about your partnership, Libra. But it's also quite fast. This 8 of Wands, Sagittarius energy. And it really is just what we see here. It's passionate. It's moving fast. Your person really wants to get to you. It feels like I have the Crow Tarot deck shuffled, ready to go. I want to look at it in a moment here, but it does feel like this time kind of running out. Your person feels like maybe something going on here that you might have shown on social media, might have said to your person quite literally. Maybe they're hearing it from somebody, but they're feeling like they have to reach you, like they have to reach you quickly. Now that 8 is also an action number, and we see that here. Your person really wanting a chance to start completely over here. There's a lot of love between you, and as I said, this can be a new start going all the way to a proposal. 2 of Cups and the Death card. You're like, what? Yeah, this particular card, guys, for you today is really about leaving all that conflict behind, starting over, quite literally. Feel like they're trying to catch you. They're trying to catch you. I do feel like you are also, you've been transforming. I do think your person knows that. They're trying to catch you before it's too late. And interestingly, here on this particular Death card, we see all the moons above, as you can also see here, the cycles. There have been some cycles going on with your person, I feel like for quite a while, Libra. Your person wants you to believe them. And I want to say this time, that is what just got sent to me. I do think that the communication has been not great. But we also see here, excuse me, here in the Chariot card, we see that communication hasn't been great. Here's the thing about this particular Chariot card. If one of the horse heads is saying, let's go this way, and the other one's saying, let's go this way, well, you're not working together. And it's not going to work because you're telling, if you're not coordinating which direction you're going. So I feel like communication hasn't been great, but I also think it's been imbalanced. And about where you want to go here. And right below it, we're seeing the Empress card. Your person is wanting to grow with you is what I want to tell you. And I do feel like you also know that, but there is some kind of elusive quality that I feel like is going on as well. Now, with the Empress, it can be a lot about, as we know, it's the Empress, so there can be some pregnancies or babies involved here. I generally do not like to go there in these readings, but that is there. However, it's the Empress card, and it really is about growth and being able to grow, well, anything here, guys. Starting over, new love, and can be, for some of you, this is about new love, but collectively, I have to tell you, this is your person wanting a new start with you, really wanting a new start with you. Also, here in that Chariot card energy, I do think there has been some push and pull. You've both had your boundaries up here, and this is about I feel like, here's the thing, I feel like there hasn't been great communication, not just communication, talking and answering messages, that sort of thing. That is here. I do see that as well. I don't think your person has been great with responding possibly to messages, that sort of thing. However, it's also about communicating what it is you want, where you're going in the future. Are you growing together and growing a future together? And that does come through. It'll be interesting to see. I want to do some clarifying today. If the Ten of Cups comes down, or even quite possibly the Ten of Pentacles, because I do feel this is about growing a future. And this was a very similar feel for some of you, if your person is a Gemini or it's in your chart, especially again, your rising or your person's rising here. But this is about the future. I do feel that your person has made a decision here for a new start. They're just not sure if you have. Look at this reading here with the Three of Pentacles, the very first card coming down. That is about working on the partnership with you. We see here, can be a message has already come through. Definitely, if not, there will be. And quickly, it feels very urgent. It doesn't always feel urgent when the Eight of Wands, just because the Eight of Wands comes down. I just feel the urgency here in this particular connection, Libra. And I do feel that a lot of this is you, and something about the past here with those Seven of Wands, that's the energy of love. It's also about the two of you, Leo energy there, by the way. But you are guarded. I do feel you're very guarded here. But guys, I also see the love between you. You haven't disconnected. It's very emotional. You've been waiting to hear from your person here. As I said, I don't think the communication has been great. But we see here, in the overall energy, your person in the Six of Wands, this Leo energy, really wanting to make this work. You guys, really wanting to make this work and take this all the way. I really need to get the Crow Tarot out now. And this Death card, for all that it can symbolize sometimes, at the end of the day, this really is about really super big changes and transformations. And I felt it from the very beginning, and I still very much feel it. It's about your future together here. And it can be for some of you, your person may have already written you and proposed. Gosh, you guys, who can be that they've already written and proposed. Can also be that they've written and proposed this completely new start, but this future together. And they can be waiting for your answer here. That's not going to be for everyone, but that is here. I do feel some of you have heard from your person already, but you're holding on to something here, maybe feeling, well, very hurt, obviously. We see the anger here in many ways, guys, with the Seven of Wands, a reason for being self-defensive. And anger comes from a place of love. And we also see that right below in the Two of Cups. I don't think it's that you don't love your person, but I do feel this. We can see it, but we also can feel it about something that happened between you. Can also be your person not being in the same place here, but they're coming down. It's very strong, their energy here, that they're wanting to, well, they're wanting to work with you here. Catty corner to that is the two of you, guys. And I do think that that is, if it hasn't already come, it's coming in a message for sure. Okay, we're going to do some clarifying here. Kind of want to clarify over here, first to the right. And when I say over here is this this area here. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Okay. Interesting. We have the King of Pentacles. This is Virgo energy. Your person, look what they're wearing, that floral, laurel wreath. You also have the star card, the star there, excuse me, that is that Aquarius energy coming through. More of that action. Your person has been also a little bit egotistical, I have to say. Are we going to see the Emperor card? We might. I do feel that. But they haven't let you go. They haven't let you go. I also feel like they've been kind of waiting here. And it doesn't feel like out of ego, but out of needing to take care of something here, guys. I'm not entirely sure what that message is yet. We're going to have to see what is coming through. Let me put this down. Okay, this is sticking out, wanting to be in your reading. The Wheel of Fortune has arrived. This is a 10. Yeah, we already know that. Your person wants a completely new start here. That is the end of a cycle, new beginnings. Things are changing for you. Also, I want to tell you, Scorpio, Taurus, some more Leo there. Also Aquarius here. Guys, look at all those birds. And I do want to tell you too, in particular, it's kind of everybody is here. They're just extra strong energies. When we are seeing birds, when they make their way into a reading, it really is about making a heart lighter, somebody listening also to their messages from the divine. Excuse me, like I said, I feel kind of tongue-tied, and this throat chakra that I'm feeling, this Gemini Virgo energy is more, it's a lot like the Gemini reading, I have to say. It's a clearing of it. I don't feel like there is as much of an outpouring here, so much as just a message coming. I think it might have already come for some of you, as I said, but this change in things for you, and a welcome change too. We see that Death card, the end of something quite, well, it feels really intense here, guys. This ending, we see this here in the leaves, the conflicting energy. Your person is really wanting to leave that behind. Might be that you're not quite ready to. There's going to need to be some healing here, but gosh, this particular deck, this particular card, that is what is coming through. This is all about you and your person starting over here, guys, and it's looking quite positive here with the Wheel of Fortune. But what I also see here is a really strong need to communicate. That's not just about, like I said, stuff that happened. It feels more like that is there's something here that just kind of needs to be, I don't know, healed and really just moved on from, and maybe even already be very, very over, and it just needs to be let go. But there is a feeling of this, this change here that's going to be taking place between the two of you. And it's just a matter of, it doesn't feel like there's a lot of like there's something huge between you that in particular happened. It just feels like the end. Like the end is there and it's a totally new start. I don't know if I articulated that the way that I wanted to, but we see here with the Empress card, you guys, and also in combination with the Wheel of Fortune, it can be coming through a message that your person wants to get that to you. And again, this change here, this Wheel of Fortune too, can also be about a proposal. We see the Two of Cups. I don't think that is for everybody. It's a very emotional connection here, guys. Okay, it's a flyer. Look, that's the Empress card. And I realized as I was channeling your next card, I didn't have anything in mind, exactly what I was clarifying. The Empress card came down. That is, for me, a double confirmation here. Your person really wants to rise above something here, guys. What is that? Can it be there were other people involved here? It can be, but also you see really prominent here, this fruit right in the front. That's 3 pieces of fruit. There's a couple of things going on. Also the Empress card, another 3 here. They're really wanting to communicate with you and communicate what they're wanting here, hoping that you want the same, but also wanting to make your heart lighter as well as their own. When we see birds here too, I have to say it's not for everybody, but it can be twin flame ascension here, and they have made their way into the reading. I wasn't quite sure why I was channeling another card. I didn't clarify it, but this is a validation here of seeing the Empress card. Your person really wants to, take this all the way is what I want to say. I do want to tell you, it does come through for some of you too, having the Empress card especially twice, that you might already be, you and your person might share a child or children together. That's not for everybody, but it can also be that that is something in relation to this connection here, guys. I'm going to leave it at that. I really don't like to talk about pregnancies and babies, that sort of thing in these readings. But the other thing I do want to tell you is that is also about new beginnings and new starts when children and babies are being brought into my reading symbolically or looking at it, and whatever that is, a charm. It can be many different things here. And we see that in the Empress as well, a new start. It's very deep. Look at all that heart chakra. Your person has really figured some things out here. I do feel the self-defensiveness going on. Okay, I want to be very particular about clarifying the Seven of Wands. I do feel that this is you, and why might that be there? Thank you, Spirit Guides. Maybe a deeper explanation, please. Okay. Yeah, look, we got the Five of Cups and clarifying why the Seven of Wands is there. Your person really left you behind. There's some ghosting that went on here, but leaving you to feel unloved here. This is Scorpio energy, and I do feel that you're holding on to that, Libra. Something here, it can be, for some of you too, I feel like maybe somebody moved out. That is coming through. Moved out, moved away. That's... long distance energy is also strong here, but it's very emotional. And in clarifying that, it is very clear that that is what I feel like you might be holding on to. And part of why you have your guard up. That's what I want to say, your guard up. Not so much just about boundaries, but the guard up from your person here with them coming. And that Five too, that can represent the conflict and instability. And we see that here in the Empress card. Excuse me, in the Death card here with the leaves, but also the change here with the Empress card, the growth, that your person is wanting to leave something behind here. Some of that conflict, they're really wanting to just completely start over and leave it all behind. What was that? Libra, it's going to be different for everyone. However, in this particular card, you see here, those 3 cups are spilt over. So it can be for some of you. Now, 3 means a lot of things for me. When they come in my readings, it's a signal for divine timing. Much of the time can also be about your person wanting to communicate, can be about the growth going on, but it can be about third parties. Now, that can represent a lot of things. Other people, that third thing that was in between you, but it can also be another person. Now, I don't think it's for everyone, but it's strong here that for some of you, this is about another person. And that's one of the reasons you're so guarded here. Excuse me. I think for some of you, your person made a really big mistake, actually, for the collective, for everyone. But for some of you, it was another person. I don't feel that that's everybody here, but I do. That just came through here in this particular message. You haven't let your person go. They haven't let you go, but you aren't letting this go. You're looking right at it here. So this new start that we see, they're wanting to leave things behind. That is possible, but there will need to be some conversations here being had and some healing, especially. And it can't be fixed with just a, hey, let's just get married. That is coming through for some of you. But that's also a proposal in general. It doesn't always mean marriage. It can also mean just a proposal for a new beginning. I'm going to put that here because that was in clarifying that. And I want to see what I want to get a little more clarity on here. I do want to clarify the Death card and see if we can figure out, kind of narrow it down. What is that? In particular, that conflict and instability. Thank you. This one just flew across the table. Yeah. All right, you guys, you see that, right? This is the Two of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. It really can be that your person made a bad decision here, guys. A bad decision, and it could have involved another person. We see that. We see here there are 3. They're really, and the imbalance is also quite strong. You can see that. This is the infinity symbol. So this is telling me this is a twin flame soulmate connection. If you're not on the twin flame journey, just let that go. I do always acknowledge my twin flames. But in clarifying the death card here, guys, we got the Two of Pentacles here. I do think your person made a bad decision. I don't think this is about a decision being made. I think this is about the decision. Now, that third party that we see here, it can be another person, but it can also be, I want to tell you, a decision to, I feel like for some of you, there is a move here involved. It's not going to be for everyone, but also it can be work or taking, sort of being influenced by other people, maybe their family of origin that comes through. It does feel like there's some long distance energy here, but the main thing too I want to tell you is the imbalance. There is an imbalance here. Your person not giving the same to the commitment. That's the other thing I want to tell you. And we see that here. But I do feel that there was a choice made here, a bad decision. Your person is really hoping that that can all get left behind and you can decide for this future together. I don't think it's as simple as that. I do feel that there's some stuff being held on to that does need to be communicated in a really big way. And we see that here with the Chariot card in particular, that the communication wasn't great. And I do think that that's also about the direction that you guys were going. That's the other thing here. If you are, again, if you're telling you're telling your body to go right and they're telling your body to go left, you're not in alignment, you're not agreeing, and therefore the horse can actually just fall over or not move at all here. But there are wings. This is a guided connection. Your person knows it is a fated connection. It's in the stars. Your person also knows that. I just feel like it has been imbalanced. We see that. There have been some decisions that were made that weren't great. The twin flame soulmate energy is pretty intense here. One horse, two heads here. Guys, but some decision was made here that was really deeply affecting the connection. We see that. And is still very much affecting you. Okay, I'm just going to try to make a little bit of room here. And where do I want to put this? I guess I'm going to put this here. Okay, guys, we're moving on. We're going to look at, Naked Heart, Antiquities of Magic, Oracle. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Oh, that wanted to come and then it sort of went back in. Here's another one here poking its way out. Look, there's that star energy guidance here. Yeah, here's the thing. I want to tell you a couple of things. This is really like getting the star card, which is a 17, does come to an 8. It's that action. Your person is feeling very pulled toward you. Very pulled toward you. I do think you've both also had your defenses up. It's interesting that you would see the Seven of Wands on one side and you would see the Chariot card on the other. This is the journey of love. But this is also about the past and the not being aligned with the direction you're going, and also the communication because of that. I do think somebody maybe saying something and then not delivering, breaking a promise, that sort of thing. And a lot of it is, some communication difficulties here too. I don't think that was great. But your person, I do feel, is very guided to contact you now here, guys. Really hoping, having a lot of inner clarity here. And that really big thing here that we saw also, camera runs out at 30 minutes there. Also here, the star that we see, the King of Pentacles here. Your person really wanting a new start, a complete new start here, guys. Renewal, renewal, renewal. It's very big in this reading. I have to say to you, very, very big in this reading. Your person's wanting another chance. They're wanting another chance, Libra. What is here? What is here? The Moon card. Your reading is so much in alignment with Gemini. Can be, for some of you, your person's a Gemini. Don't worry if it's not. You've probably heard there's a lot of if your person is here. And if you're resonating with the reading, they're here. Sometimes there's just energies that are stronger. There is the Moon card. First of all, I want to tell you guys, this is Pisces energy, but Gemini also comes through, and Cancer as well. This is also coming, this is excuse me, an 18, and this is coming to a 9. It's telling me that everything's coming to fruition here. It's time to have this discussion. It's time to talk here, guys. And I do want to say to you, Libra, I do also feel that about this future. It's time to talk about this future. And as I said, it can be for some of you, your person has already reached out and made quite an offer here. Also, maybe even just that offer to talk, you guys. Either way, I do feel like for some of you, you've already received a message and they're waiting to hear from you here. There has been some fear in this connection. I do feel like it's coming from your person's side. And I don't feel fear so much from you as I feel guardedness here. But interesting, this was very strong in Gemini's reading. And you have here these complete eight trees. That action, some action needs to be taken because one of them is leaning down. Something really has to be looked at before you can let it all go. And I think you're going to make sure of that because it's still here in your energy. I do think a lot of that is about the direction you're going and the communication that was not great and that is needed here. And that is what that leaning tree is that needs to be looked at. And that moon energy. Very strong for you, Libra, to trust yourself. Trust your intuition here. Your gut instincts. Those are your guardian angels about the decision you want to make because that is coming through. And what is it about? It's about the two of you. There you are. And it's about your future together. There is that crystal ball. And if you look here, isn't it interesting? You see the moon there. That is a validation, really. And really needing to trust yourself here, guys. This inner clarity that you're also needing, I do feel that's part of the Seven of Wands energy here that it's also coming through is you're maybe a little bit confused. You have love for your person, but there is something here. Your person wants to just move past it. I just don't think it can be totally moved past. It really needs to be looked at and discussed. And it's definitely about how you were communicating, or I should say not communicating. Okay, let's get a couple more here. Okay. And look, this is also, okay, and we've got another, these two also coming off in that pair. The leaf here coming down. Gosh, you guys, yeah, things need to change. Things are changing. We see that here in a really big way. We saw the 5 leaves here, leaving that conflict and that conflict behind and totally starting over. A complete renewal. The star card wanted to be right there with it. And now there are the leaves. And this is what I want to tell you. All kinds of heart chakra coming through. If you see here, there is a little hole. And if this were much bigger, you would have to cut the leaf, or you might even have to pull the leaf off, and then it's not there. It's there, okay? Somebody's a little more spiritually evolved here. Somebody is a little bit more mature. That's what I want to say. I think that might be you, Libra. Your person is trying to catch up. We see this little bit of decay here. We see the death card, so we do know it's there, but you're still connected. You're still there. Your person is still there. That page energy is coming through. There are no pages here today, but I feel this little bit of immaturity here. A decision that wasn't great, but also, yeah, just catching up to you, I want to say here. And the communication was not good. It was not good here. Your person's still there. You're still there. And that hole is there. So something needs to be addressed. It can be also something about honesty here, something really needing to be talked about, but you're both still there is what I want to say. We do see that there's something here that needs to change. Do you see that light changing as I say that? It's actually quite a beautiful change. Wow. I do feel that here, that things are changing in a super big way, but you're still going to really need to heal together. You don't want that hole to get any bigger. So you got to address these things. If you're going to carry on with your person, you're going to have to address them so that it doesn't get bigger, so that this leaf has a chance to catch up and grow and repair itself here. Because if things are not addressed, that will get bigger, that hole, and this leaf might have to be removed. And if it gets too big, there's a certain point when you can cut it away, but it reaches a point where you can't anymore. You just have to disconnect. You are still there for each other, you guys. But yeah, that needs to be worked out. Some healing, really, some healing here between you. It's really important. And look what the other two cards were. Interesting. Gosh, yeah. There's a couple of things going on here. Now, here are the chains. Look, attachment. Yeah, this also can, for me, sometimes be a little bit about the Devil card here, guys. It can be that there's something here that was, yeah, connected to this Death card energy as well, that your person is wanting to leave behind. Can be for some of you too. It's not going to be for everyone, but for some of you, it can be that you feel like you're done and you're moving on, because we do see the Empress here twice, and that can be about new love. That won't be for everyone, but that is there. But the chains, you guys, also attached to something here that you guys need to let go. And we see that in the Moon card. Needs to be healed. We see that in the Leaves. We see here in the Death card too, the conflict. It does feel to me that it can be healed, you guys, but you have to communicate. That's what I wanted to say. The communication here is super big. It's really big between you. If you are going to heal this leaf here and grow together, as we see with the Empress, it's going to need to be let go. Also, I want to tell you, I'm going to put this here. This rose in particular. Now, there are two big roses. We know this is the flower of love. We also know it's passionate and loving. This feels really urgent. I feel like your person here, as we talked about earlier, may have broken a promise. But look, I realize this is maybe not for everyone, but it is here for some of you, that there is a proposal here on the table. And it can even be that that might have been a promise that was broken or disconnected somehow too. It's not going to be for everyone, but that is coming through. And for some of you, this is a very particular message, that it was about what you wanted in the future. And it could have included children, more children if you have children already. That's not for everyone, but that did just come through now, and I wanted to send that. Interesting here too, you see 2, 4, 6, 8 leaves here. They're not bright and green, but they're there. That is an action number. Your person really wants to feel like make a promise. They could have made one already. I do feel here that you're not entirely trusting of them. We know that something here needs to be let go, looked at and discussed and healed. I want to say to you, looked at, discussed in a big way, healed, guys, and let go. That attachment there. If you are going to have this future here, which we see in the Two of Wands, we see it in the Death card too. I know, but we really do this renewal. Also in the Star card, the double Empress cards here, guys. It's wow. Wow. And again, it can be for some of you, that was part of that's really being held on to by you, is that your person just left you. And it can be, I know it's not for everyone, but I do feel for some of you in particular, it is coming through that there was another person involved, not even just maybe more than one. It can be, that can also come through. But I do feel that it feels strong here, that there was something involved that was maybe, yeah, a particular person. That's not for everybody here. Your person wanting to make that promise, again, can be marriage, can also be this promise to, gosh, yeah, I wanted to say not do it again, but that's not really what I want to say, but I do feel like somebody needed to hear that. I don't think that's for everyone, but that just, these things happen in readings. Things come out, and sometimes I can't make sense of them. I think, what are you trying to say here? And it needs to be said. And I know that it's for particular people. Here's the other thing I want to tell you. That parenting and the children being involved is also really strong for some of you, not for everyone. We see here with this little bud, we see one here that's kind of open. So guys, take that as it resonates for you. That is not for everyone, but this also for me is kind of like a family. So it can be some of you had a family, or again, that was something in connection here, as we see with the double Empress cards, that was, yeah, having some, is connected to why things got disconnected. Hopefully I got out what I wanted to say. Okay, we are going to move on to channeled love messages. Direct messages to you from your person. Can also be you sending the message. So go with what resonates for you, Libra. Okay, did you see that? That was me. That was me. But this, you see that? That's yours. Okay. And I need to show you this top card here. It's a big stack, but this was revealing itself. I'm hiding my true feelings. Do you think that was part of it? Maybe about what they wanted here as well. These are yours. These are not. These are yours. Okay. These are coming in a pair here. We know that this is twin flame soulmate energy, and this was sitting right up. Meeting you was the best thing that ever happened to me in my life, and I'm forever thankful to the universe for that. Okay, guys. Let's see what is underneath here. I really want you back in my life. Yeah, your person really wants a complete new start here. I see that you're kind of guarded. You're also in that Chariot card energy there, guys. It's hard to face the truth. What is that? Is that you? Is that your person? I'm putting that here by you. Either way, even if it's not you that's sending that, it's your person needing to face it to you. Yeah, that's also very strong. I'm hiding my true feelings, came back, guys. Saw that, put it down, shuffled, and there it is. Yeah, I think that they have been, and that's part of, I think, where this comes in, the Five of Cups, you guys, that your person has, yeah, maybe it wasn't on the same page. Even though it was talked about, and for some of you, like I said, it could have been that you were already together, maybe even for some of you married. That's not for everybody, and a promise here broken. It's all my fault. As I say that, this comes down. Okay. I do feel that for some of you, a message already came through, and they're kind of waiting for you. Let me just move these up a little, guys. This is yours, and that is yours. Can you forgive me? It's all my fault. Can you forgive me? Did this come through for some of you in a message? I think so. And if not, it will be. And that's something I feel like you really need to hear. Serendipity coming down here in this connection. Can be you guys came together in a serendipitous way, but you came together for a reason. That is also fate, guys, a fated connection here. Okay, I was just led to pick up the channeled song messages deck, so we're already ending with the love messages, but I feel like I wanted, I don't feel done yet, so I feel like I want to see if there's any more that want to come out. Yes, I love you more than I have ever found a way to say to you. There's that jade. Look at that. Right here on the death card. This is a heart chakra unblocker, guys. Can really open up the blockages in the heart. And your person is hoping that you will be open to them, because something here going on with that. They're wanting a totally new start here. These are both yours. And then it feels like it needs to be put down. Yeah, you saw that. Can you hear me whisper your name? Telepathic messages. I love you. Libra, your person. Channeled song messages, direct messages to you from your person through song. It can be your song comes down, you and your person song. Also a song of importance or relevance to you. And it can be there's a particular message, an apology, remembering something, sending something that maybe only you know here through the song. And it can also be in one word, a location, a name. And if you ever feel you're sending the song, please go with that. It's what resonates for you, Libra. This is yours and this is yours. And maybe I'll find out a way to make it back someday, to watch you, to guide you through the darkest of your days, wherever you will go, the calling. Is there something going on here in your life? Interesting, if your person is a Gemini, I did feel that there's something in Gemini's reading with Gemini's person, excuse me, that was having a a rough time. Something gave them kind of a wake-up call here. Either way, guys, something here going on. It can be you're sending that to your person, or your person is sending that to you. Something going on in your life in particular is what I want to say. Love is deep as the road is long and moves my feet to carry on. It beats my heart when you are gone. The Lumineers, nobody knows. Would you really rush out for me now? Blindsided, Bon Iver. Interesting here. I feel like you might be sending that to your person. Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all if it ain't you, baby. If I ain't got you, baby. If I ain't got you, Alicia Keys. Flying, and this is also coming out. We'll look at that in a moment. I don't want to be just a memory. Always remember us this way, Lady Gaga. Oh gosh, yeah. Yeah, your person really wants a totally new start here. Libra, what happened in your connection? I could move mountains, sail away, only 'cause I've got this much faith. This love is alive, but I'm crying and lonely these nights. Breathe you in my dreams, Trixie Whitley. I feel like this is some of you wanting to send this to your person, but also it's coming from, for most of you, your person here, guys. They're really having this faith here too. We see it in the Star card as well, that you're going to come back to them, that you're going to forgive them here. What went on? That your person here wants a totally new start. Can it be too, for some of you, it is coming through that there's some, like I said, and I feel it again, is this location here. I do feel the moving on isn't just about the, or excuse me, the feeling of being left. Isn't just a heart feeling, that too, but also for some of you can be physically here. Interesting, guys, and that's Scorpio energy coming through. And this also. Keep your head up, my love. Keep your head up, my love. The Lumineer, stubborn love. That's the second Lumineers here that's coming down, that feels like something is going on here with either you or your person. That's not just in addition to this partnership, but in your life. To carry yourselves, Libra. I'm not the kind to try to tell you lies, but the truth is you've been hiding from it too. Hold my breath, Sarah Bareilles. Guys, what is going on here? Yeah, this, I'm just going to put this out there that this is for some of you about a third-party situation. I know it's not for everyone, but it is coming down. Somebody needs to hear that here. Okay, I'm just going to put this here. I'm going to get one more. 2 came down. All right, then we're going to move on to the Tarot Closet love messages. Oh, all the times I've tasted love, never knew quite what I had, little darling. If you hear me now, never needed you so bad. Spinning round inside my head, sail away, David Gray. This I do have to say, I know, the Gemini thing, but I wanted to tell you, Gemini Virgo coming through, your person does have a lot to say to you. And again, just make sure you go over there for Gemini if that is resonating for you. That's not going to be for everybody here, but the sail away here about this direction, it's just so strong, guys. Libra on Cross Watchers with the Chariot card. This not communicating completely here, having some communication issues. It can also just be that your person wasn't communicating here. They're wanting to, guys, and there's some humility around the 6 of Wands. They're really wanting this to work. They're hoping that you will want to go for it with them. There is some apologetic energy and some humility about it. I don't feel this death card, this new beginning, this renewal, we see here in the Star card as well. I'm not taking it lightly. It doesn't feel light, but it feels like I do feel like it's not that they're taking it lightly, but they just kind of feel like they need to do it. They need to come to you, and regardless, guys, something really with that chain needs to be let go. And it can also be, for some of you, your person was maybe partaking in something too, not just for some of you, another person. That is there. I don't think that's for everyone. Can also be a substance or something in particular too that is a big deal in this connection that needs to be let go. Something here, and it doesn't feel healthy. It doesn't feel good. Okay, guys, I'm going to set this down here. This is the last card. Light up, as if you have a choice. Even if you cannot hear my voice, I'll be right beside you, dear. Run snow patrol. Interesting here. I'm not really understanding their message, I have to say to you. I do feel like your person was the runner, but I do feel like it's switched now. Yeah, guys. And I do hear that. I do have to say, as if you have a choice, even if you cannot. Can it be for some of you too that you can't move forward toward your person, or they can't move forward toward you? It can be. We see that here. It's about the future, guys. This feels really big, Libra. That's the other thing I really have to tell you. This is about your future with your person. Your future. It can be, again, for some of you, this is a new love. Their new love is coming or already has. But it's not collective. Collective, your person is here, regardless here. And this is about your future together. It feels very big. That Promise card, that Two of Cups, that Wheel of Fortune, the Empress card twice here. Guys, okay. We're going to move on now to, the Tarot Closet channeled love messages. Direct messages to you from your person. If you feel you're sending them, please go with that, Libra. Then that is how it resonates for you. You are so beautiful. I love when this comes down. I'm sorry I ran. Yeah, okay, there's a little clarity in that. Your person, I do feel they were the runner. I don't feel that you're running so much as you're just really wanting that truth out of your person. Please never give up on us. We will be together again someday. I am always with you. That's a very strong message in here. I do feel for some of you there is a long distance energy, and for some of you it does feel like it's not possible to come together or talk. I am waking up. That's quite strong here, and that Star card energy as well, guys. So it's funny because that was really strong in Gemini's reading, and I was explaining how people ask me sometimes, what is that? What does it mean, waking up? Actually, I don't feel like it belongs there. It can be a lot of things. It can be waking up to what the connection is, waking up to what they need to do here. I feel like in relation to your person, it's, yeah, owning something here, but then wanting it to, almost like they want to say, can we just pretend that never happened? Can't we just be like we were? That's what it feels like here. I know this is not possible for everyone. I see that in the Seven of Wands. Whatever that past was that happened, give me time. My heart is yours. Libra. This also is yours. I feel your energy. That Eight of Wands getting covered. You are my biggest wish. There is that Star card here, guys. Yeah. I miss you. We also saw the I love you card there, as you see. Things start getting covered up now. Excuse me, guys. It's just kind of what happens. I'm sending you telepathic messages. Look, and it wanted to be right here by the Eight of Wands. For sure, but I also feel like there's been some messages already. I can be waiting for those of you that received it on you. This one in the bottom flipped back in. I'm taking it. You're not hiding that, Libra's person. Yeah, look. Look. I love you. I love you. I love you. I miss you. That is interesting how I kind of wanted... They were kind of trying to push it back in, like they changed their mind, like maybe they should play it cool. I don't know why that just came through. It did. Will you wait for me? Okay, last chance. Look, and this is what came down. I have so many regrets. Yeah, that's that hole there. And look, it also wanted to be here with that Five of Cups energy we felt coming from you. Okay, you guys, today I'm going to get a Goddess Power Oracle card. We're going to put your totems on it, and then we'll look at it at the end. That was quick. Didn't even have a chance to say anything. Ooh, I peeked. I peeked. I peeked. Okay, Libra, these can be coming from spirit guides, angels, ancestors, your person. Let's begin. Are there any numbers here today? Yes, there is a 7. Interesting about the past, you guys. And there's only one initial here today. See? Now, this is very interesting. Oh, no, look, here's a V. Today, you got a penny here. Somebody, okay, I do have to say to you, 1987. Let me double check. 1987, yeah. Can be here, guys. I just want to put that out there. We talked about possibly you going through something. It can be somebody has lost somebody recently. That's not for everybody. This is not any type of prediction. So please remember that. This is just coming down that somebody is guiding you. This is for you, is what I want to tell you. It doesn't mean that you have, but it can be some of you have. And that's what I'm feeling here too. For some of you, that energy of your person wanting to be there for you. That's not for everyone, but what is for everyone is it did come down in your reading. Somebody here, an angel in your life is guiding you and with you. So take that as it resonates. So look, there is an S here. Okay, look, so this skull and crossbones. This is like the death card again. So take that as it resonates. I'm just going to leave it at that because I just do not go there in readings. But also, we know why this is here. Your person wants a completely new start with you, and that's where that is going to go. They know here, look at the parrot. You're feeling particularly good, Libra, about yourself right now. But it's also, it's not going to be for everyone, but that is very strong. And it's also that your person finds you really attractive here. And it sounds so silly to say, but it's feeling like they do put you on a pedestal. They do see you as more evolved. And yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. But the bigger leaf here, I'm going to leave that down. Okay, guys. When I get a salamander in readings, that really is about somebody here, excuse me, being able to take the heat. I really feel like that's kind of a sign from your person here. Now they want to start totally over. Excuse me, move these totems out of the way. Wanting to start totally over here, but they're also not blind to what it is that went on in this connection. Because I do feel like you're not going to let them get away with something here. You're going to really want to talk about it. And they're there for it. There's that change again, that leaf. We see that very strongly. We see it in the death card. All about the change here, guys. Leaving the conflict behind and starting totally over. The star card, and there are the leaves there. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, it's hard to know where I want to start. Look, this is, it's a little witch on her broom. Some of you, it just comes down that some of you can be, involved in witchcraft, that sort of thing. And I don't mean that in a bad way at all, but that is coming down here. Also, that connects to Halloween. So for October being an important month for some of you, I just want to put that down. But the other thing, whoops, that I wanted to say here, where is it going? She's flying all over the place. Wow. Also here's symbolic of kind of coming in and saying there's a lot of cleaning up in this partnership and healing that needs to be done. The wisdom of the Oracle Clean It Up card is being shown to me, and it really is about things needing to kind of like just what you think here, guys. Well, with this renewal energy coming through, you go through with the broom and you sweep to clean, but then all this dust comes up. So these things come up and you're like having to still pick things up, and still there are some healing and things that need to be dealt with in this connection. We know that already, but that is a confirmation. Saturn has come down, very strong Capricorn energy for some of you. Hi guys, the camera runs out after 30 minutes. So we have this little hare, this little bunny here, guys. So this is telling me, for some of you, excuse me, this is a really strong connection to fertility here. I'm gonna leave it at that, but also a new beginning. And when Spirit sends down rabbits and hares, it can also be, take a closer look at your love interests, your matters of the heart. There are things that maybe some of you might be ignoring some messages, I have to say here. So that is a little message for some of you. But that new start here with the bunny. That fertility aspect is coming through. And again, it can be about, for some of you, babies and children. We do see the Empress card here twice. I know that is not for everyone though. And we have a couple more here. Look, we have the unicorn here. Your person knows you're a unicorn is what I want to say. When a unicorn comes down, it's really, for me, a symbol that your person does feel like they're really lucky. Lucky to have you. We are a unicorn. A unicorn is hard to get. It's sort of the myth behind it here. And your person knows that about this connection. So that's interesting. And your last totem today, look, is, I don't know if you can see this, but it is a mermaid. Now, here's what I want to say to you. It's coming to me very quickly right now. Mermaid and, mythology, they are saving drowning sailors. They're known for saving drowning sailors, therefore seen as good luck. But also, look, this mermaid has her back to us. That does lead me to believe here, part of what is being held on here also with that Seven of Wands, I do feel is you, Libra. Is you really feeling like you were doing that. You were doing a lot of the work here, and your person not being there for you, that you were there for them. You have your back turned here. You're still here, but your back is turned. Your person is really going to need to make some pretty big apologies here if you guys are going to continue on. Interesting, that wanted to be the last totem of your reading. Okay, I don't love the idea of moving these down, but I'm going to, and I'm going to put them on the Wheel of Fortune here, guys. Potential. Yeah. All right. You are your person's biggest wish, I have to say. I do feel, though, that you're not, you haven't wanted to, you're still really hurt here, but things are coming to fruition, and I do feel there is potential here in this connection, but a lot of healing needed. Something really needing to be let go of here, looked at, communicated, let go of here. We see that. Libra, that's your reading today. Thank you for being here. I wish you well, love, light, all things good. I'll see you at your next reading. Bye.